So I did everything this week. So just yay,
Nice.
yay me.
Yay, Goovin. Oh. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Wait.
Shh, shh.
Shh. Oh, are we doing the opening?
Oh,
Hi, welcome to Pokin with the Stick podcast for October 25th, 2019. Hi, Nessa.
Hi.
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 Sorry, my Skype was being a shithead. Made me change my password.
Aw. Hey, 2 months till Christmas.
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
It's going to be such a quick season this year because Thanksgiving is what the last day of the I don't know. What is Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
Is it the 26th or the 27th?
Yeah, it's the last Thursday in November, I believe.
The 28th.
Oh, wow.
Ugh,
That's late.
Ooh.
right?
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Nice.
You want me to punch you in the face now?
Hot.
Yeah, November 28th.
Oh,
Oh.
that's good. It's gonna go quick this year, which is actually good because because usually sometimes you have it seems like a full extra week or even more in between. This year it's only like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks between Christmas and Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, I guess we better get that tree up right after Halloween.
Oh, that's going up. That's actually I was going to bring that up because we're probably not going to be here next week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, already?
Because I'm taking off the day after trick or treat. I'm taking all the decorations down. I have to mow the lawn for the last time this year. I have to bring the snow blower up to the front of the house of the garage, so it's ready so it doesn't snow.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have so much to do, and I want to bring the Christmas tree in so we can set it up. So
Yeah, good.
I got a lot to do.
Do you have a lot of leaves to rake as well as mowing the yard?
I do. Yeah.
No, not as much as in previous years.
Okay.
Yeah.
We lost most of our trees when they put new stuff.
Well, not only that, we still have green leaves on the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We do here too.
They're just starting to turn now. So
yeah,
Butter trees.
exactly.
We have cacti.
you have trees. You have those green things. What the hell are they called?
Verdi.
Oh, palaverdes.
And the ironwood trees.
The mesquite trees.
Yeah, they don't drop leaves like.
No, they drop pods.
Yeah.
We got shit.
My father used to bitch about those, and they're on the other side of the wall behind their house.
Right. Is he frozen?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
You're frozen, Gavin. Fuck you, Jimmy.
I'm talking. Oh, it's so bizarre.
He's still talking. I hear him in the other room. Hey, Gavin, you're frozen.
Oh shit! My door just opened by itself.
Oh, spooky.
Ghosties. Oh.
I don't know how to tell Gavin he's still. Let me go tell him.
Hey, Nessa, do you have olive trees there in your yard around there as well? No.
Mm-mm. I have a palm tree.
I'm back.
Oh.
And we're talking.
Hi, Gavin.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Is he back?
Yes. Let me know in the chat room if you can hear us.
Hey, Phil.
Oh no. Okay.
Just wanted to let you know we're backed up again.
Oh.
Yep.
What the?
That was Bill's cuckoo, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that was mine. That my phone I had to hurry up and turn down.
That's all right. Yeah, then we heard the cuckoo.
Uh,
Oh,
so
there's
that-
ours.
oh, there's yours.
They're all talking to each other.
How many do you have, Jim? 2, 1,
3.
3. Okay, we have 2.
We don't run we don't run the big one. The big one goes off every 15 minutes. It has a cuckoo and a quail, and it's just and a gong, and it just makes too much noise.
An Ed Gong?
Gong, yes.
Oh.
Jay!
Hey.
I didn't
Hey.
know you were here.
I was here and then I my phone like stopped responding for some reason, so I dropped off and came back. So
Oh, okay.
Oh. All
Well,
right.
hi.
How was everybody's
Hey.
week? Anybody do anything spooky or fun?
I found an answer to the big dick feature.
Oh, the big dick face.
Yeah, the IT guy I work with, I was like, he's got these features. It isn't so much long, but really fat.
Ooh.
Wow.
It was like, oh, semi right.
So how
got
did
one
you
of those- he's got
tell
one
us how you found this out?
He's got one beer can dicks.
Yeah. So didn't do anything with him. I just saw his dick.
Ow.
Just
I-
another week.
I told him, I was like, so I have a theory about your dick and I would like to see it.
Are you serious?
Oh, you asked him that?
Oh my god, I love it.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Good for you.
Yes.
Did he get
What?
hard?
Isn't that sexual harassment?
Not when it's in my living room.
Wow.
Well, this guy has wanted in my pants for a really long time, and he's a sweet guy. He's a nice guy. So I'm like, come over, hang out. We made out a whole bunch, and then I was like, I want to see your dick. So
Did you,
You know.
did you tell him the theory?
yes,
Wow.
he's like, I'm glad you didn't tell me the theory before you saw it. So
So you were not
What,
disappointed.
was it accurate?
it wasn't very long, but it was very fat.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll be getting on that someday.
Ain't
Okay.
nothing like the real thing, baby.
And he's very eager, so
Oh, wow. Congratulations. All right. So now
I
we're,
mean, it was for science, so
there you go.
It was research. So how does Amy feel about all this?
well, Amy actually like we've have conversations going where because I very much still enjoy sex with the men and she's
Mhm.
not very sexual,
Mhm.
that I am allowed to have a person that I frequent. So
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Hey,
So
I mean that's awesome.
as long as I'm honest about it and I tell
Right.
her whatever and I'm safe about it, then it's
Mhm.
fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad to know that, we're right.
Just remember,
Well,
just remember, no matter what she says, she does not want detail.
oh no, she does not get detail.
Okay.
No, she does not want detail.
That's, some people are like, "Oh, I don't mind," and then they really do.
He had fat dick, Amy, and she'd be like fetal position on the ground, rocking back and forth.
that's horrifying.
Me too.
That's after you have it, Jim.
That's for a totally different reason. So.
So yes. It was I was thinking of Jim and Gavin
Aw.
Yeah.
as I was looking at this dick.
Did you tell her that?
I did. I said, my friends Jim and Gavin have theories about people with certain features have bigger dicks, and he's like, are you gonna tell them? And I'm like, yeah.
Can we see his face?
Okay, so when I come in
Ooh,
church, I get to
what?
this person, right?
No, he
Just
won't.
the torture of it, you know what I mean? Because it would be funny.
Hello, big dick face.
Can you ask if you can take a picture of it?
No,
To just share with a few of your gay friends.
Yes.
he's asked me for pictures, and I was like, no, I'm not having anybody I work with having pictures of nothing.
Oh.
So he did get to see something he wanted to see, so it wasn't just all one-sided.
Oh, well, good.
Boobs.
It's all
Boobs.
about sharing.
He's very much a boob man, so I was
Ah.
it was easy. I'm like, here you go.
Check out these girls.
And he's the first man I've ever had like feeling me up and go, wow, these are big.
Oh, wow. I got big boob face.
Well, you are blessed.
I have big boob face.
There you go.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know quite what to say to that.
I don't know. Do you work with a lot? I work. There's a lot of men where I work, and they're really just they're so fucking hot. I really do. I mean, there's a lot of them.
I never see him at work though. That's the funny thing is
I never.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, not the IT guys. All the guys that work up in like the phone areas, they're all like skinny little gay boys, and I don't like skinny little gay boys.
That's that's so funny because our IT department there's a lot of Indians, and they were. I ran through IT this week or today, and they're getting ready for one of their holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And they were a lot of them were dressed in their native costumes or whatever you want to call it. And the one
their costumes.
Their costumes.
I don't know
their
what you want.
Attire.
Yeah, like their Indian looking clothes with the long tunic and stuff. And the one guy that I always kid around with, he looked at me and like he's just waiting for me to say something like, go ahead, Jim, like call a cab or something. And I'm just like, shut up. And I was really nice about it. I acted like I saw nothing. I'm like, hi, how's everybody doing? They're like, hello, mister.
Peter G just posted an article about a woman who stole a 15-pound pumpkin in her vagina.
What?
I would like to know how she got it up there.
Is this clickbait of some kind?
I don't know, but that's scary.
Yeah.
Then there's another story about a surgeon from Houston Methodist West Hospital. I don't know. Has been arrested by the FBI and charged with stealing testicles from dozens of patients while performing surgeries.
Oh my!
He looks like he steals some testicles. I mean,
what?
Peter G, you read the weirdest fucking article,
right?
I got.
I want to see your news feed.
Yeah.
Yes, dicks.
Bill in St. Louis, you posted a picture of somebody in a yellow baseball cap.
Yeah, I got kicked out of the chat room.
Oh,
boo.
Well, the guy with the yellow baseball cap.
That
looks like one of my nephews.
Oh.
He needs to stop hanging around in public toilets.
Yeah. Did you see it, Gavin? Huh?
You got some nice looking family members.
I think I just posted it.
Yeah.
That looks like
I'd crawl on that.
That was like one of Linda's kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Incest
At
porn.
least-
Ew.
Well, it didn't show his dick, so it's good.
Yeah, I know. What does that say? What is this tattoos? Does anybody else have a hard time reading tattoos?
He's in a mirror, so maybe.
Yeah, I can't read them at all.
That's awesome.
And they're not tactile either, but
Yeah.
that's a bummer.
I think the longer if it's writing and the longer they're on, they get kind of
Yeah.
blended together.
Why
Yeah.
is only one of his nipples pierced?
I don't.
That's common.
Is that like straight guys when they only did like
I-
the left ear? Only
Yeah, I
do
think
the
so.
right nipple.
I know my brother-in-law has one of his nipples pierced, and I would assume that it's just a thing for some people to only pierce one.
To keep himself balanced. If he probably did it himself. He's like,
Maybe it was on a budget.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm like,
I doubt that, and I don't think he did it himself either. So
oh, I ain't going to do that.
I think it's somebody that meant to do both and pussed out after the first one. Much.
I don't know. That could be.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mike.
Either that or the lady at Piercing Pagoda got a little grossed out.
Spooky
Piercing
Mike.
pagoda.
So what did Mr. Mike say?
He
They
chickened
found-
out.
How
So,
big?
Find out
Okay.
How,
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
painful it was.
Oh, Jim,
okay.
do you remember when I wanted to get my nose pierced?
Yes.
And
The guy
Yes.
put your head in his crotch.
no, before that, we were somebody to do it, and this guy says, "Oh, well, I'll just use like a regular piercing gun and do it." I was like, "No, you're not. I'm just going to use like one of the guns they use at Piercing Pagoda."
Oh God, no.
Remember at Pensacola Mart, Jim?
Was it like a giant hole punch?
Yeah, well, kind of. It just has the ring in one side and the card in the other, and it just pushes it through.
Yeah, just shoves
Oh.
it through into the little holder.
Yeah. You know what it looks like? It looked like one of those. Remember the old staplers you would see?
Yeah.
When they'd give you a paper bag at like J.C. Penney's and they'd staple the bag closed.
Oh yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Oh,
I was like, "No, not." No.
It does not sound sanitary either.
Who
No, not at all.
are you talking about? Your septum or the thing between your eyes?
My septum.
Is what this thing, right?
Yeah.
The inside of your nose.
Yeah, that was the one. The guy laid you on the floor
Oh yeah. We did
and he
that.
kneeled over your head.
That wasn't exactly sanitary either.
Yeah. He kneeled over your head and
It was
like
the
rested
back
his
of-
balls on your forehead to keep you still.
And he was kind of.
So you,
oh,
I didn't.
I was gonna say if he was hot, that could have been really cool.
he was hot.
Yeah.
He's
But
just-
yeah, it was in the back of a card shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Squeeze,
nice.
squeeze me a little tighter between those thighs.
yeah. And you kept what'd you keep saying? Shut up. You kept telling me to get out of the room or something. I was like,
I
I'm gonna
think
watch
you're
this.
like making me laugh or something. I don't know.
Gavin probably said more.
Yeah.
I was like, "Jim, leave."
Yeah. Make it rough, buddy.
Smack me around a little before you start.
Yeah.
Is this real? 480-pound woman charged with involuntary manslaughter after husband died while performing oral sex.
Lord have mercy.
Aw.
These are some great headlines we're getting.
Yeah, what's this? Wait a minute.
Wow.
He liked to insert his head inside my client's vagina, the lawyer says. My client warned him on multiple occasions that it was a dangerous practice.
Yeah, because you might kill him.
I want to know how that conversation
Oh,
started.
Right.
did you see the rest of that, Jim? I was just sitting on his face for like 25 minutes when his legs turned greenish blue.
Oh my God!
Oh, what a way to
Wow.
I was sitting. Well, you got to see this girl. Aw.
Wow.
Mm.
He looks like he's what, about 18, 19?
Yeah. But she's not much older.
Wow.
But wait a minute. Irwin Gaston was also hospitalized last year, only weeks after the couple's honeymoon, after a large amount of fecal matter had entered his lungs.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
During oral anal intercourse. Oh my.
Wow.
That's just nasty.
I'm gonna die. I'm dying.
He was blowing one out.
She blew one out into his lungs. I mean,
Oh
man.
God.
Now, aren't you glad I have a shower attachment,
Oh.
everyone?
Honey, that's love. That's love right there.
Oh my God.
I'm dying. I can't. Oh God. I'm like, I was okay into the fecal matter in the lungs. I can't.
We were having sex and he started eating my pussy. I was just sitting on his face for like 25 minutes when his legs turned greenish blue color.
This can't be real. That can't be real.
How did she notice that he stopped moving?
Well, maybe she was moving with him or on top of him, and
She broke his fucking neck.
and she didn't notice.
I mean, maybe he was having like post-mortal spasms or something.
True. Could have felt good.
Is that a real thing?
Well, he died of cardiac arrest.
And let's face it, a safe word wouldn't have helped in that matter.
No,
She wouldn't have heard it.
Exactly.
Just
He needed a flag to wave or something.
A safe word wouldn't work there, would it?
Mm-mm.
Well, apparently he died doing what he loved to do.
Well, there you
A
go.
good point. Yeah.
Well, and
Who
Ed Gong must be having scrambled eggs for breakfast.
Mhm.
Why?
He says, seriously, guys, I'm having breakfast now, and we're talking about, yeah.
He doesn't want to be sick.
Are you having sausage?
He's always good at finding the big sausages.
I love the look of those little brown and serves.
Ew. You're disgusting. This is a neat little newspaper. 124-year-old woman claims secret to her longevity is drinking sperm on a daily basis.
Well, that means a lot of us are going to be around for a while.
Anybody want to donate?
Nigerian court determines a woman with an 8-inch long clitoris is legally a man.
What?
All right, whatever.
Is this the same newspaper, World News Daily report?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Any shape-shifting aliens in there?
Yeah, Colorado couple arrested based on an 1868 law making it illegal for midgets to have sex. Oh.
Aw.
That's sad.
That would so disappoint Han Cub.
I know.
Yeah, he would not like this newspaper.
No.
Not at all.
Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, babysitter transported to hospital after inserting a baby in her vagina.
No, jeez.
Wait, you have to see the picture of the woman.
Oh wow, this is really, this can't all be real.
That's like I can't. Like,
Can't
these
do
are
it,
things
huh?
that I have never even thought on my own. Like, I wonder if there are people who shove babies in their vagina.
Yeah. Oh.
Now I know.
Excuse me.
I gave birth to you and I can put you back.
Well, there's a lot of straight men that spend time trying to figure out how to get back in.
Yeah, right?
Good point.
They just have to have big dick features.
There you go.
Somebody,
There's a big.
Colorado hunter claims he was sexually assaulted by a Sasquatch. Did anybody ever see that meme where somebody wanted to know what kind of a dick does Sasquatch have? Does he have a regular like human dick, or does he have one of those red rocket things like a dog?
Ew.
I'm sure somebody's done drawings
Somebody-
or yeah.
Somebody needs to call this guy and find out.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nessa, did your visitor the other day have one like what Ed posted in?
Not quite as
Not-
long, but
Oh, okay.
definitely fat like that.
Really?
God, look at that hairy ass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
You could knit him a pair of shorts in that.
FBI seizes over 3,000 penises during a raid at morgue employees' home. Ew.
Ew.
oh, look at
He
this
had cut,
dude.
the morgue employee had cut them off.
That's what I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You're afraid to click on that headline.
Not clicking on none of that.
That's horrifying.
Now we just need the breaking news music. Dur, dur, dur,
Yeah.
dur.
We wouldn't be able to hear it if Gavin played it.
That's
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you know what? I forgot that. I've been like hitting sound clips here and there. Forgot you guys can't hear it.
and none of us know what's going on.
Yeah.
Aw,
Uh,
Lord God.
What a week. I know I'm excited though. I'm headed off Sunday to go start my guide dog training. So
okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, we thought you
Yeah.
already did that.
no, I'm heading off this Sunday. I go over there. Martin's gonna drive me over in the morning, and
Uh-huh.
I'm supposed to check in around noon, and then on Monday morning, the official class starts, and Monday afternoon I'll get a puppy. So
Aw.
I'll make
Aw.
sure to post to the group me chat, and I'll post to Facebook, I'm sure, but probably not until the evening when we're all done, because they give you the dog and then you immediately go out and actually try to work the dog for the first time, which is always
Oh.
interesting because I'm sure the dog's looking at you like, holy fuck, what's wrong with this person? They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
What I get myself into. Like the people who have been working with me before always seem to know what was going on.
Yeah. That'd be a shame.
So-
Can you imagine getting a dog with a cruel sense of humor? You know?
Sometimes I wondered if Gerard wasn't like bumping me into stuff because he was upset.
Aw.
Aw, poor Gerard.
I know.
So Jay,
he didn't have
do you get to name him, or does he already have a name? He or she?
Oh no,
already
he
have
already has a name.
Okay.
Yeah, and I only know it's a he this time because when they called me to tell me I was on their waiting list for a dog that had a fast enough pace,
Right.
and the guy
Yeah.
said, "I've got two dogs right now that meet your pace requirement, and so you can. This is the first class you can join." And I'm like, "I'll take it." And it wasn't very much thinking or anything. It's just like boom, I jumped right on it.
Oh.
And the guy said, I can tell you there's they're both males, one's yellow, one's black. So but he said the class supervisor and the instructor team will make the choice based on reviewing your file and talking to you. And my instructor that I'll be working with already called and chatted with me and got all my info. And she said, okay, cool. Like we'll see you in class and you'll find out who you're getting on Monday afternoon. So
Fun.
Oh.
yeah.
So you walk around with both of them for a little while?
No, they don't.
Oh.
They don't like let you try them out and then pick. It's they decide for you. And
Okay.
yeah, and that's honestly when I was a board member, I think I got a special sort of trial because I was on the board of directors, and they invited me down the day before class started when they
Right.
knew I needed a new dog. Um, I came in a day early on Saturday, and a guy
Right.
took me out and let me try 3 different dogs.
Oh.
And I picked Tula. So,
Okay.
but that's
I remember.
very unusual. Like that's not how it normally works. But
Okay.
you know, she was incredible, and I loved working with her.
Is she? Do you like keep track of where they are? Or is she still alive? Or
Tula actually did. I must have found this out um, right after I had been on here last, but she passed away
Oh.
just like very recently. I'd been seeing pictures on Facebook and everything, but of her like out whitewater rafting and hiking and doing all this fun stuff. But
oh, good.
um,
Well, at
she
least she.
passed. She had been diagnosed with leukemia like
Aw.
9 months ago,
Ooh.
and the vet said honestly, you know, she's almost 14. I
Oh.
wouldn't be surprised if she went pretty quickly, and you know, she lived another 9 months. And the one big thing was they knew that they weren't going to try any, you know, major medical things to keep her alive because she was too old. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
there, you just don't want to expose. I mean, it's hard enough on a really young dog who gets cancer to go through all those treatments. So
Yeah, that's the thing.
anyway,
That's the thing we decided with Cookie when she started
mhm.
kind of declining. We were like, you know what, like it. You know, we knew we could take her and maybe prolong her life for a little while, but we just didn't think it was fair to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have
Well,
been
and
a quality.
Tula was like out doing normal stuff, and then just suddenly one day her legs failed, like her back legs stopped working.
Yeah.
And they went, uh-oh, that's not a good sign. And they thought, you know, like, I wonder if she had a small stroke or something like that. And but then they realized, no, it's both of her back legs. It's not like one side. So it had been about an hour, and they helped her up to go outside, and then her front legs collapsed. And she was confused, you know, understandably. And so they called a vet who came to their home and, you know, went ahead and administered something. But they were an incredible family. There was a ton of posts in the Facebook thing of even the puppy raiser that raised her. He had been friends with me on Facebook, and so he saw the post that they had made, which was awesome because he never knew necessarily unless I was tagged in something about her. You know, I think he'd occasionally seen something, but it was cool because he posted in there like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that, you know, I raised her, I loved her, and she was such a wonderful part of my life, and I'm glad she had such a great retirement." And you know, I posted the same. They called and told me before they posted on Facebook, and they both cried a little bit, and they just said, "We're so thankful to you." And I said, "Well, gosh, I'm so thankful to you guys because for almost 6 years she was with them pretty much all the time. Like they didn't do anything without her. If they just even ran to the grocery store, they took her with them.
Was she still a working dog?
No, but you know,
No.
Tony is a wheelchair user, and
Right.
one of the things that you realize when you've been working with people with disabilities and you know kind of Tony was the director of our Department of Rehabilitation in California, so he had tons of years of working experience with people with disabilities, and he said nobody ever asked. He said I just would throw her leash on and she'd walk or, you know, trot alongside his wheelchair. And he said nobody ever asked. They just assume she's a working like companion dog, you know, or there to help him. And he's like, she never was trained or actually did anything to help him, but she went everywhere, you know.
Well, yeah, if it's in a wheelchair and there's a dog, nobody's even going to question. Here,
People.
Here in New Jersey, they just don't even question anymore because
I
so
think
many
they're
that, you know, like it's considered harassing somebody if it is
right.
So like nobody even asked anymore. The other day I saw a couple walking through Home Depot with 3 huskies. Like, well,
Yep.
okay,
Oh,
Emotional support dogs.
Yeah.
but you don't need 3.
three?
I was gonna say.
Hey, you don't know my struggle.
That's why nobody asks anymore. I honestly don't see an issue with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Here's the thing, like I don't have a problem with it as long as they're well behaved and the person has control of them and they're not causing problems or
Right.
making a mess or you know what I mean? Like if
that's
they're trotting through the store and behaving themselves and not bugging anybody, then no worries.
That's the thing. It was Home Depot and it was like a Saturday afternoon. It was pretty busy.
Oh, and I think Home Depot Home Depot allows dogs, aren't they?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
place that allows
Yeah.
dogs one day a week?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they
Excuse
do.
me.
Well, these dogs were very well behaved. They just did what they stayed with their. They sniffed people as they walked by, but they didn't like. You know what I mean?
Do you
So-
remember do you remember taking Cookie to PetSmart?
Oh my God,
That dog had the best taste in men, man. Our dog Cookie. I'll never forget one time. What was there, cops were ahead of us in line, and Cookie went right up to them and stuck her nose right up their asses. Like, good taste, good eye, Cookie.
Yeah.
she was weird because she loved going to the store, and she'd pull you in the door, but then as soon as you got to the cash register, she's pulling you to drag you outside.
Aw.
She's like,
Like,
I've
I'm
had
done.
enough. I'm the same way at the grocery store.
And only once did she ever take a dump in the place.
Oh, only
Did you,
one.
did you always buy her something?
They have placed like little stands all over the store with, the rags and stuff. So to pick it up.
Yeah.
That wasn't like a big deal, but it wasn't like a runny thing or anything. It was just like normal.
Yeah, we usually did pick her up something.
Oh yeah, usually, yeah. We would get her. She had this thing about rawhide bones, and I can almost guarantee you there's still one under the bed. But we would get her the rawhide bones. We had to keep an eye on her because when they got to a certain size, she'd try to swallow them. But
Oh, yeah.
we would get her the rawhide bones, and she'd run around the house for hours, whining and trying to find a place to hide it.
Right.
She's inevitably wound up putting it under Jim's side of the bed. I don't know why. So if we ever wanted to find a rawhide for her to chew on to keep her occupied, I'd just run over to Jim's side of the bed and reach underneath, and there they'd be.
Yeah.
And I'd rinse it off and hand it to her, But
Aw, Cookie.
yeah, I miss her, but
Yeah.
How
Not
long
yet.
has she been gone?
it's got to be
4
5
years. No,
I think-
dude, it's about 3
Oh.
or 4.
Oh.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? She popped up on my
Yeah, me too.
news feed.
Every once in a while, she pops up pictures,
Aw.
like around the holidays, because we always took pictures of her. Like the one where she tore apart the Santa Claus.
Yeah, she looked it all up. Aw, Cookie.
A friend of ours that came from Europe brought her a stuffed Santa Claus head.
Mm-hmm.
Before he left, it was in tatters all over the stuff. It's out. Everything was all over the place, and we had to take a picture of it.
Yeah, she. That was the year. Didn't that happen on Christmas Eve or something? You woke up and there's like Santa Claus all dead.
Oh, jeez.
Merry Christmas.
Her
to
favorite,
you.
her favorite was those the hedgehogs that grunt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Love those things.
Rather than a squeaker, they've got the little thing that makes them go.
Yes.
Yeah. Those are great.
Shit. Wow. All right. Anybody wearing a costume to work this week?
No.
Nope.
No.
No.
Well, I'll be at Guide Dog, so I'm
Okay.
sure some people, if they're super excited about it, will bring a costume with them. But
Yeah.
Not me. Forget it.
We had a lot of people, not in my company, but in the other companies in the building. They were wearing costumes today. Like I forgot all
Already?
of,
Wow.
yeah. I couldn't figure out why this grown woman was wearing Mickey Mouse ears. Yeah, like she was like, what the fuck? And then I remembered, oh, Halloween. It's the weekend before Halloween.
Bah humbug.
Oh look,
Bring
Mike,
on Christmas.
We have a
Yes.
party tomorrow.
I know. Mike, Spooky Mike is bringing a pirate costume for his cruise.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, fun.
yeah, like
He's
one
going
of
to be
those-
on a cruise. I can imagine a cruise being a fun thing to
Like-
be doing when it was Halloween.
Yeah, pirate costume.
That would be.
Bah humbug.
Yeah.
I'm not a
That's
fan of
strange.
Halloween. I'm just like, bring on Christmas.
This I don't know what it is.
yeah.
This
Christmas
year,
is much better, Nessie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you do for Turkey Day?
This year I'm probably working. So I'm like, hey. But the last couple years I would cook dinner for me and whoever, but this year I'm just like, yeah, I want double time and a half. So
Well,
Ooh,
there you go.
Wow.
I'm with
That's
you on
Double
nice.
that.
time and a half is really nice.
yes. So I'm like, I can use the money. So
good for you.
yeah.
It's my favorite 4-day weekend.
Correct.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
I just love having the 4-day weekend.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh,
And
But-
I haven't done Black Friday, like going out on Black Friday in a long time. Like I am much more likely to do an online Black Friday or internet, whatever they call it, Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. Yeah, like that. I find like I can stay at home and Costco will deliver, or whoever
Correct.
is running a deal, they'll bring it to me. Like, why should I go out there and face the hordes of people that I hate?
Correct.
I
I don't think I've ever done a Black Friday ever.
Me either. Me either.
I have. Oof.
I did it back years
was
ago,
ugly. Yeah.
before I even met Jim. But to me,
It
we
was.
always decorated.
ruins the fun of shopping. You know what I mean?
Especially when you have 15 Karens like stampeding, trying to get the fleece blanket for $3.
Yeah, bunch
Fuck
of rude
that.
ass people.
You're just standing in the corner with your phone, going, "Fuck you, bitch." Or, well,
And then
my
there's
daughter-
Jay over there going, "Give me that blanket, bitch!"
Oh my
So.
god! Although Jim and I have gone to on Black Friday, gone to the mall just to have coffee and watch everybody else.
Yeah. We've even done that on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's my
Like
favorite.
in the
That
afternoon.
might be fun. Oh, Christmas
Christmas
Eve would be a good one.
It's great because all the daddies are out. All the
Yes.
You
You're out
go in the early in the
it's shopping.
yeah.
All the guys that were blessed with brawn and not brains.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, big
good
dick
old,
face.
good old Julie Brown from MTV sang a
Yeah.
song called "I Like 'Em Big and Stupid,"
Uh-huh.
and the second line was "I like 'em big and real dumb."
Yes. Unless I have to talk to them.
Well, I think the whole point was you don't have to.
That's something, Jim, what's your favorite thing, Jim? I like them when they look like they smell, but they don't actually smell.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
I get that.
You understand that. Good.
I absolutely do.
Like garage oil.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh,
Makes me in
prelude.
the face. Yeah.
Nothing better than having a prelude.
Where's the candy for Halloween, Gavin?
Uh-oh.
None of your business.
Can't break into it. Have you
We
guys
did
made
go
the
out.
shots yet? Or are you going to do that
Oh
this
no,
weekend?
I bought the Jello. I'm going to get the vodka tomorrow. So
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
you
probably-
making
I'll
make
make
them Sunday?
probably.
Okay.
I don't know. Do we have room in the refrigerator?
Yeah, we should.
I mean, it's not like it takes a long time to make them. I could do them Wednesday for that matter. But I don't like to wait till the last minute.
What day
Now,
are we? Thursday?
How much of that cheese do you guys still have left?
Oh, I made more.
The smoked
okay.
cheese.
Smoked cheese. Yeah,
You
I have 10
smoked a
pounds.
whole bunch.
I have 10 pounds of it waiting. It'll be ready around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, I let it age.
We're gonna have a nice cheese tray out for Thanksgiving.
We might
Yeah.
as well just.
Nobody's gonna shit for over a month.
That was. I just wish the cheese would darken a little bit more. I think if it was
Aesthetically,
hot-
it's not as pleasing as you would like, huh?
Oh, but it tastes
Oh, it's
amazing.
wonderful.
Well, that's the important part.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it does make it nice if you're having a party, I guess, that you can lay it out and it all looks nice.
You can always brush it with some shoe polish.
That sounds disgusting.
Maybe not that dark.
Get some-
Yeah.
Oh, I have to remind you that we have to go to AC Moore tomorrow to get. What do we need?
No, I don't. I decided not to.
Okay, never mind.
But thanks for reminding me anyway. I was gonna make. I want to use up some of the dried fruit in the refrigerator. So I was gonna make a black cake for Halloween. And
Oh
put some green icing on it. It's not for you.
no, for the part.
No, I was gonna get a peanut butter
just
pie.
for
Hey, babe.
Just for you. Okay.
I'm on the podcast.
They
Ew.
kissed.
Kissing.
Blech.
I know. Yeah.
What
Hi,
happened?
Martin.
Nessa says hi.
He's like, who?
He said, hello, Nessa.
Oh, he knows.
Oh.
Me. Just kidding.
Veritable Virgo wants to know if the guy was gonna eat the burritos.
Oh,
Come on.
the guy that shoved him in his butt.
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
He
Cash
was
and carry.
he was keeping him warm until he got home.
Oh God.
They were practically boiling hot.
Gross.
Maybe he's keeping himself warm.
Oh, that's true.
In your rectum? I mean,
Oh my. The porn took a different turn.
Oh no, it was a news story.
Oh, of course. It was a news story. Good grief. The
Yeah.
news stories tonight.
Talk about a hot ass.
yeah. Right?
Ooh.
Please no
Little
please no
lumpy.
photo with the burrito shoved up a butt.
Yeah, no. Please.
Oh wow.
Oh, but it's funny because the pictures, all of them look like they're from like Florida.
Well, here's a nice Florida story.
Northern Florida.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing, Jim?
Couple reported missing.
No, that was on my side. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
Couple reported missing while having sex in Miami River, disguised as dolphins.
I love it.
Look at
That's
their
amazing.
photo. Look at their photos.
I know. They
They're
are.
disguised as dolphins.
Yeah, that guy's kind of.
That's
looks like-
just
That's awesome.
he's got what do you call that when your eyes bulge out? I don't know. Is that real?
Oh, I don't know.
She thought, oh,
Ooh, we're right here.
what'd you say, Gavin?
Oh, he's frozen.
He's frozen. You're frozen. He says he knows. Okay.
okay. I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he was doing it for their online fans.
Oh,
We lost the stream again.
oh, you did?
Yes.
All right. All right.
You're back. We're back.
No,
No, Mr. Mike just said you're back.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was perfect timing.
Gavin, move. All right, good. Okay, apparently this couple does this. They have sex in different places for their online fans.
Alrighty.
I know. I'm like, all right.
Wow.
Power to you.
Huh.
Now I see why people read that rag.
Yeah, we kept looking in the area for more than 3 hours, but all we found were blood-covered fins and an eye from their costumes. Oh my god.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
So in other words, they were never found?
No, the shark or an alligator got them.
Oh, well then how did? Oh, okay.
They disappeared.
That's fucked up.
No, one of the I guess a boater or somebody was watching them. I would watch two people in.
If I saw that, I would probably watch it too.
But you know what? This newspaper, it has like different sections like economy, entertainment, health, people. But they also have a section called weird. Oh.
I mean, we all did watch the pterodactyl porn, so I mean, it's not far off to think that we'd watch the dolphins.
So this
how many minutes of the pterodactyl porn did you actually watch?
Oh, I don't know. Enough.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, this is weird.
Listen to Jim. No, this is just weird. Like he's reached his tolerance.
Yeah. Man gets his third testicle removed and discovers it's his dead Siamese brother.
Yeah.
Okay, that ain't real.
Well, the 45-pound mosquito in Canada, his throat was.
Okay, we're back now. Anything you missed, it's worth going back and listening later.
Jim, did you see the one about the guy in Hawaii that gets his penis stuck in a giant clam?
No.
She had giant clam face.
Oh, and there's a picture. There's a picture of this clam, and it looks like it looks like he would stick it in it.
And we have a show title.
What was it?
She has giant clam face. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Amen.
I'm like, I'm tired now. I laughed a lot.
That's good.
That's all right. It's almost over.
Thank God.
Oh, a mermaid. A mermaid enthusiast is accidentally harpooned to death by local fishermen.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
Of course, it's a guy.
Of course.
Was it in Florida?
Philippines.
Oh.
A mermaid enthusiast. See, why is it? And people wonder why aliens won't talk to us. The first inkling that people have when they see a fucking mermaid is to harpoon it.
Or stick their dick in a giant clam.
So.
Yeah.
So apparently there's a really good reason why, that's just fucked up.
We got to say, now this is a guy in a mermaid costume. He looks like a shrimp.
God, I hope aliens don't listen to this podcast.
They're going to come scoop you up, Gavin.
Uh-huh.
That's fucked up.
That's bad.
look, glazed donut. Oh, is that
Oh, that's
Dr. Stone.
that's West Stone? Oh,
What?
it's West Stone.
Oh.
Glazed donut. It's his thing.
All right.
he likes being a glazed donut.
Yes, that's what I hear. Let's talk to anybody on Lotzel.
Yeah.
Especially Brenda.
Right, yeah.
Our country boy Wes. Oops.
Oh. They all like that? Is that their thing?
I'll tell you later, Jim. I'm not dishing on the.
I think we all know what you're talking about.
I mean, they kind of made it public anyways. It was like they held a symposium on, so the two Wes's fucked.
Oh.
Although, you know what?
What?
I'd have paid money to watch that shit.
I probably would have too.
Anyway,
Jim may not have been listening to as many podcasts back then.
no. I was listening to any back then.
I had
What,
only just started, so.
They did it on the show or what?
Oh, I would.
An audio recording would have been awesome.
Nah, they just talked about it the next day.
Right.
They got ratted out by whoever was their roommate at the time.
Wasn't it Fatty?
Probably he's the one who ratched those people out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an old snitch.
It's like, why don't you tell him what you did in the bathroom?
Yeah, exactly. No, he will keep things quiet if he thinks you aren't okay with it.
Oh yeah, if you tell him to,
yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
He's a gentleman.
Yes,
My
he.
dad.
Where is he tonight? Why did he not join tonight?
He is at his brother and sister-in-law, or
Oh, that's
Or
right.
they're visiting.
They're
Aren't they?
visiting.
don't you
Yeah.
listen to Big Fatty?
I did hear his show today.
Mhm.
I mean, in all fairness, they all kind of run together, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the timelines I have a hard time. Like, wait.
True, at double speed, you don't really catch the
Exactly.
nuances of everything, every little detail.
I do listen to Fatty at double speed. Do you?
Oh, absolutely.
Is
Do you
there?
really?
Yeah.
I listen to him first thing in the morning, and some mornings like I'm interrupted a lot, so I have to stop it. And I remember one day it was like it took like 3 hours to get through one show because I was
Oh.
constantly interrupted and doing other things, and it was like, wow.
You know what they need for him? A 2-second skip. But it skips every 2 seconds.
No.
I
No.
listen to it at regular speed. It's long enough for my commute to work in the morning.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I listen. I'm just kidding. I don't listen at all. No, I do.
I listen to him out on my nipple walk every day.
There you go.
You listen to him on your nipple? What?
My
His nippa walk.
Do you have like a
Nipawak.
Do you have like a direct line from your nipples up to your ear?
not
I
Fatty.
can get tissue up here.
Only if it's cool outside.
Mike says it's weird listening to him live.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Because he always sounds like he's going slow. For the live show. You know what the weirdest part is the music at the beginning. Because I'm so used to it at a double speed, when it's regular speed, it's just got that slow, like
Draw.
Yeah, it draws it out, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with this? Like,
Are you all right, Gavin?
Yeah, I just had to blow my nose.
Okay, good.
Before we get, well, we are at the end, but before we go anywhere, let's do the
Birthdays.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 weeks worth just so because we're probably not going to be here next week. Let's see this one.
Are we playing the birthday music?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I kind of spaced out for a second.
Oh, that's right. You guys can't hear it. You're
Still
giggling.
can't hear it.
I did the fart one.
Oh.
You should make like hand signals. No.
That won't work.
I
for
did
me.
that last.
Well,
I did that last week, and y'all fucking ignored me. So
oh, I thought you were just being all gay and shit.
I didn't ignore you, Gavin.
there's nobody tomorrow, but on Sunday is Kyle in Hawaii.
The Pineapple Princess. I love you, Kyle.
And then on Monday, it's Lexi's birthday.
Aw,
Lexi. I love Lexi.
And it's also Dan Pugh.
Yes.
His husband's birthday. And I'm not sure. I don't remember who this is. Piglet.
Is that Pooh Bear's?
Oh, you know what? Probably. Okay. And on Wednesday, it's Matt B. Arthur's birthday.
Oh,
Yes.
Happy birthday, Matt.
And on Thursday, it's Halloween. What have we got after that? And then on the...
Wow, I'm surprised. No Halloween birthdays.
No, none at all.
That is
Interesting.
weird.
I know.
Spawn of the devil.
Oh, wow. That's really weird. On the Sunday the 27th is... Wait a minute.
Reading's hard.
English hard.
What week are we on?
No, wait a minute. It says
I make nails pretty for you.
Okay. Oh, then we start daylight savings times on the 3rd.
Next week.
Shit.
Next weekend.
That sucks.
Oh, okay.
And my time doesn't change, but then I got to remember I'm only 2 hours behind you guys instead of 3.
Right.
Yeah.
And on the 4th, it's Hunt Cub's birthday, and also
happy birthday!
It's also Jeremy's birthday and Ramble Redheads.
Oh, wow!
All in the
Happy
same
birthday,
day.
Jeremy and
Lots
Rambo
of
Redhead.
fucking going on in that week. Oh my
Wait a
god!
minute, Rambo Redhead. Okay.
It was like you had a thought, Jim, and then you lost it. Oh, okay.
No, I thought his was closer to me, but
Well, that's close. It's a week off. It's 3 days off.
yeah.
Okay, then on the 5th is Miss Kitty's birthday.
Yay, Miss Kitty.
Yeah, Miss Kitty.
Yep, Miss
Happy
Kitty.
birthday.
And then on the 7th, it's Romo and Alan's anniversarium.
Congratulations.
I don't know how many years that is. Like at least 3, I think, isn't it?
I think so.
And
I don't know. The timelines are messed up because he doesn't release shows. Release a show. I miss them.
And two famous pigs share the same birthday. It's Jim and Mr. Mike's birthday.
Oh, nice.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, piggies.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
And that's all we got so far. There's more that Friday, but we'll be back on the 8th, so I'll save those for then.
Dope.
So, got lots of fucking going on.
Yes.
Yay.
So
I'll be in class with my guide dog, but almost done on the 8th. And so if I can, I'll join for a few minutes from guide dogs if I think their internet will hold up.
Oh, okay.
That'll be fun.
So
Well, yeah. I'll dial you in. If you can't, then you can't.
Mhm.
You can. That's fine.
Yeah. I can always jump in because I'm guessing that we'll be having dinner when you first start, but maybe not. The schedule always changes a little bit, day to day, depending on how things are running. But
Okay, well, keep it up. Play it by ear.
You also remember it's daylight savings, so you'll be fall back. So yeah, I don't know. Don't make me do math.
Oh, I was just looking at the calendar. I won't be back until the 29th
Oh, that's right. You're going on.
Oh my goodness.
of November. I won't be able
That's
to come
right.
back.
Oh, good for
Yeah.
you.
How dare you?
Off to your next adventure.
Well, you have you do have a phone, right?
Yeah, not over there. No,
No.
Are you going back to Europe?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
That's so cool.
Do you ski?
No,
Good.
no.
Don't.
Does Craig?
I
No.
don't feel so
No.
alone now.
So, and then on the 22nd, they have something here in St. Louis called Whiskey in the Winter, and you
Ooh.
buy a ticket, and there are like over 150 whiskey vendors at this downtown hotel in St. Louis, and you go and you get to sample all these different whiskeys.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's endless number of them?
no, there's. I think last year, Jay, there were about 200 vendors. Now,
No, but I mean, they don't give you like 4 tickets or something and limit how many you can
no,
try.
you buy one ticket, and you can try as many and as much as you want.
Oh God, I can only imagine how trash that would be.
And
It
How
would be
many-
heaven.
How many people are voting for Pride 48 going to St. Louis?
Last year was my first one that I went to, and it was awesome. And then
It sounds like it.
and it's at the downtown Hyatt, so it goes from like 7:30 to 10:30, and then you can just stay in the hotel and you don't have to go home
Oh,
after.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that'd be the way to do it.
Yeah.
Stumble
do
back
what-
to your room.
Do they do one for vodka?
No.
I'd be
No.
down for that.
Oh my God. Me too.
Jim and I'd be a miss.
And so would all the other basic white girls.
Yes.
Yeah, we could teach everybody what big dick face is.
That's right.
We go around and just say, okay, you look like you have big thick face. Show us your dick.
Whip it out. Whip it out.
Like, if you want to see my boobs or see his dick,
We're
whichever.
Oh,
researchers. We're doing a study.
Don't use me. Nobody wants to see my dick.
Gavin.
That's a grape on your face, Gavin.
Especially if it's cold out.
You want to see
I'm right there with you, Gavin.
It's like a turtle hiding. You know?
Oh no, it's cold out.
At least it's when it's cold. I mean,
But I have nice tight balls.
Well, at least
well,
there's
there
that.
you go.
No dragging of them in the toilet water.
You're embarrassing Jim now. Come on.
No, I have that problem at work. We have these three toilets in a row, and I hate using the middle toilet because my balls tangle in the water.
Oh,
I have to say, this sounds like the stupidest thing, but you take a quart thing of like a quart milk bottle, fill it full of water, and put it in the tank, and the water level will go down.
This is at work. We don't have the.
It does work.
We don't have the tanks at work.
Wow. Oh, God, that's way worse.
Where's Jim going with that half-gallon of milk?
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's going to the bathroom.
You only have to do that once. You go really early when
so the water level in the bowl goes lower if you put the jug in the tank.
That makes sense because the usually as it fills, if the inside or if the storage tank fills more quickly, the water won't run as long.
Oh, okay.
So it would run less time. So I'm guessing the bowl would have less in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how it works. Okay.
it does supposedly. It doesn't. Didn't we have that in the old toilet?
Toilet?
I don't.
We
know.
had we
I hate this toilet.
You know what? I'm not a fan of this toilet either.
You know,
I don't
It's-
know what
it's one of
possessed
those
us.
water-saving toilets, but you have to flush it twice because it never takes my dumps. Up,
Listen,
like a
no,
man.
I think we picked up like a juvenile toilet or something because I don't remember. Like, I don't remember like being able to. I mean, the bowl is so. It's
I
not
feel
big.
like
It's
a
not a big.
squatty potty.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like, I don't
gosh.
remember my knees bending so much. You know what I mean? Like it's low to the floor. There's everything wrong with this toilet.
I hate the one we have where I work because the water level's really high, and I can't put anything in because it's got this like weird tank inside of the tank, so it doesn't actually hold water anyway. But the water level's so high when you go to wipe your ass, if the toilet if the toilet paper is long, it hits the
All right.
leg.
That's
So-
that's nasty.
Basically, have to stand up to wipe my ass.
Oh my gosh.
I have to say at my work, the men's room where I work, it's probably I have never seen a men's room so clean. The men where I work, I mean everybody courtesy flushes and
Oh, our
You know-
bathroom is clean at work too. It's the women's rooms that's
That
hard.
is correct.
Yeah.
Women are fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
yeah, what do you do?
It's not me personally,
I know.
but
My-
they're just women that just don't care.
Is that because you hover?
I don't know what the deal is, but I mean,
Women
half
have
of them
told me,
don't flush the toilet, and
oh my god.
Oh, nasty.
I have walked into some shit, literally.
Women have told me in the past that it's because they end up doing all the bathroom cleaning at home that they just feel like they don't have to do shit.
No.
I don't know if that's true because that's not like a modern day thing anymore. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like, men do housework now, as far as I know, except for Jim and I. But
Yeah, we're just having a bad spell.
we were meant to be rich because we need to help clean our house.
We need our cleaning lady.
That's
Maybe,
funny.
maybe you could get Hortensia, Big Fatty's new cleaning
Yes.
lady. to come down.
I want what
Idea.
was Karen from
Oh,
Will and Grace, wasn't it?
Yes.
what was her maid's name? The one that died.
the one that married the dude for her green card.
Yeah.
What the fuck is her name?
Mhm.
I don't know. I never watched it.
Rosario.
Rosario.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We need somebody like her. She's just a bitch. Like,
How much would you pay?
Yeah.
How much? Yeah.
what a dominatrix. So
Oh.
I'll clean your bathroom and tell you to fuck off.
There you go.
And she'll mean it.
I will.
then again, I think we'd be worse if we had somebody else cleaning up after us. So I don't know.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
We just
All right.
the bathroom is the one room I don't mind cleaning.
Yeah.
I go in with a bottle of bleach.
Good. The shower needs to be done.
I know.
All right, Jim
But
and everybody. Let's say good night.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Good
Good
night.
night.
good night, everybody. Thank you for the board, Mr. Mike, and happy birthday.
Have a wonderful Valentine's.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said.
Neither.
Neither do
Why don't
I.
you repeat it again, Gavin? Again. I hear him. Gavin, come over here and say it.
Everybody have a wonderful Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
there
okay,
we
you
go.
Thank you, Gavin. You too.
Don't
Yes,
eat,
hope you do.
don't eat too much candy.
Or
Have fun. Bye.
Thank you.
too many Jello
Bye.
shots.
You
Bye.
turn
Enjoy
Bye.
yourselves.
How do you turn this thing off? Oh, there it is.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.